Hello, my Royal Caribbean cruisers. Thank you so much for dropping by today. I'm actually going to be speaking about the WOW bands. On my previous video, I was showing you that I had created them, and it was actually one of my first videos, so hopefully you guys liked it. On this video, we're actually going to cut up this WOW band just around this edge to basically create these WOW bands that is going to go inside these air tags. These air tags, you can buy them off of Amazon. There's actually many of them. I could leave a link below, but everyone has a different preference on the type of rings you want. They're not really that expensive, so I'm gonna leave that up to you guys. But I would highly recommend is get something that has a little bit less plastic, a little bit more flexible. This one does come with a little bit of a dome onto it. It works perfect. I didn't put the dome on these because this is waterproof. So, and as well as these are waterproof. So I don't see the need of having that hard plastic dome shield on top. But if you feel you need it, you can try it. I just don't think you're gonna be able to scan with it. But these here WOW tags, they actually work phenomenal. We were just on a Symphony of the Seas and Icon of the Seas, and everybody loved them. If you were to actually go to the Ryan Bean bar at the Aqua Dome, they actually loved these. If you talk to Rufus or Gio, they were basically hanging this on a wine bottle, and I'm gonna actually throw in that a video with the picture of the wine bottle that he left this on. Basically a staple that he didn't even want to get rid of it. It was that funny, and other people around the bar was actually looking at us saying, where did you get those tags from? We want to buy one. But anyway, don't buy it, you can make it yourself. Hopefully in due time Royal Caribbean will come out with something like this, so this way here we don't have to do something like this, and they actually can provide them for us. Because get real, the watches are inexpensive, so if they could just make them for us, it would be a lot easier. We like them where they can just go on. It's easy to come back off, give to your bartender. The bartenders actually hold them as they go with their tray. It's very convenient for them. They actually love them. So anyway, we're gonna get started here. Just keep in mind, get a sharp X-Acto knife or a sharp pair of scissors. You want to cut, there's a little flap here. You want to actually cut closest to the edge of the actual circle of the tag, but you don't want to cut into the tag because you want to make sure that there's rubber there, that the code or the reader, whatever that's inside there, is actually not going to get damaged. So we're going to start ahead here, and it's very simple. You know, don't cut yourself. Keep mindful of that. You know, these are tools, and you don't want to be, injuring yourself. So I'm just going to actually slowly cut around this. You guys will actually really love these things when they're done. You're gonna feel the convenience. You know, at nighttime, your wives, me, I just hold the black tag. My wife likes to actually change the colors up depending on her evening outfits. So she carries a few hair ties with her, but you can do whatever you like to do. I just use the black one. So there you go. That's basically what you want to achieve. Something very similar like this. Now I could go ahead and I could clean up the edges a little bit, you know, depending on how fussy you are. You clean up the edges. Now that the edges are fairly clean, it's basically an air tag. So now today we're actually gonna go with the white one. We like the white one. It's nice. This is actually just a key ring, but you could use a key ring, you could use the clip ring. And let's throw it in the white one to see what it looks like. So I'm very, particular. I try to line it up with the center. So I stick the center in, and then you just pop it in. Push, push, maybe grab the sides to make sure it's all nice and even. When it's nice and even, there you go. That's a perfect for white night. You want to go with the 80s night? Throw an orange one in for the 80s night. Caribbean night, orange will fit too. There's many more options that this will deliver for you. It's so easy, so convenient. If you actually wanted to get rid of the key ring, they actually come with these rings here. And you just put this on. The good thing about this here, you could either clip this on the bra strap, or you could say, you know what, these are easier, and you just clip this here. Let me just push this around here. And now you got a lobster claw that you can clip that on your swimsuit. So now ladies aren't having lanyards, they're not dealing with a wristband, and they just get to enjoy their trip. I know if you're anything like me, I hate wearing a lanyard around my neck. I'm sure you've seen videos of people with suntan that basically get this nice suntan tattoo of a lanyard. That's not for me, and I'm sure it's not for you. Anyway, now that we got all these wow tags, and I'm going to be actually trying to make more, but there's only so much more I can make. I don't want to make more than my family needs. But there's going to be other videos that I'm going to be talking about these air tags, and I would like to know what your thoughts and your concerns of these air tags. Last thing but not least, I'm going to be hopefully going on another cruise very soon. I hope you're actually on one now. And when I get the second generation tags, I'm going to actually purchase one, and I'm going to make sure that I can do another video with the newer the new WOW band watches. So this way we can accomplish the same thing. Hopefully, maybe Royal Caribbean will come out with these before I come out with that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bon voyage.